Liz here, with another video. Now this one is another food review. So I don't know if all of you guys out there know, but Burger King has now released some new onion rings, and also their new and improved Whopper. Now, I am not a fan of onions or onion rings, and I am trying them just for you guys. And so yeah, we'll see how they are for someone who doesn't like onions and what I think of them. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta try things you don't like, even if you generally don't like them, right? So I'll give you my honest thoughts on what I think of them for someone who's not a fan of onions. Another friend of mine who also does videos, he doesn't like pickles, but he does often do videos of pickly things, and gives them his honest thought and honest opinion, even though maybe he's not like the biggest fan, and he tries to see if maybe it's not so bad as he would think. Anyways, so here we go. Now as well, I myself, in the town that I live in, we do not have a Burger King. So my friend actually was out with like a friend of mine was able to go by and get me these earlier today, so I really appreciate that too. And now also too, I did also get one of the kids meal toys from Burger King. So I got like a My Little Pony toy. So honestly though too, I honestly like the ponies from the 80s and 90s better than the newer ones, but this is it here, okay? So I just want to show you this while I was doing this video, and now she's gonna sit right here with me while I do this video. Okay, so I think first I'm gonna go and do the onion rings, and then I'll go for something that I probably will like a lot better than the onion rings. Okay. So one thing I do have to say is that the onion rings are nice and crispy. Definitely has a strong onion smell to it. I remember when I was younger, my parents had me try the bloomin' onion when we were out at the Outback, and thinking that maybe I would like the taste of it, even though it's made of onions and that kind of thing. But alas, I didn't like it. And I've definitely tried other onion rings before, but I've never been a fan. And it's just something about the texture and the flavor. Generally not a fan. Now, I'm just gonna open this up and sort of see how much onion is inside, or how thick that is. Okay, so honestly, it's not the worst onion ring I've ever tried. So that's saying something. Now, for a person who does not like onion rings or onions, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna give this maybe a 2 out of 5. If you like onions and onion rings, you'll probably give it like a 4 or 5 out of 5. Now, I do like how crispy it is and that, but I don't like the actual onion flavor, of course. So that is that. And now on to the Whopper. So it has a nice box. And so, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot better than some of the bags and that. Then you open it up, and it's some nice wrapping. Funny thing is too, given that I actually don't have any Burger Kings in the town that I live in, I really didn't get to trying any Burger Kings really until I was, I want to say, maybe 19 or 20 or 21 when I was in college. And yeah, so I'm still now trying more of the menu as I go along, because as I said, I never used to have anything nearby. So this does have onions on it, so I'll probably take those off, but you can see there's lettuce, tomato, bacon, pickles, and there's some ketchup. And I did try the onion rings for you, but I don't want to have onions on my burger, so I will just go ahead and put the tomatoes back on, and we'll give this sandwich a try once I have taken that off. So there we go. So there's probably like 3 rings of onions, but I did take it off. So now that I've taken those onions off, I have to say that it does taste pretty good without them. It's got a decent amount of mayo on it, decent amount of ketchup, and the lettuce, the pickles, the tomato are all really good. And the flame broiled burger patty is nice. So I'd probably say out of 5, I'd give the new and improved Whopper without the onions. I'd probably give it a 4.5 to 5 out of 5. With the onions on it, I'd probably give it maybe a 2 or 3 out of 5. I think it's a nice size. And as I said, nice amount of sauce and everything. Yeah, and I mean, luckily the one thing I have to say is that at least the onions are easy to get off. If you don't like onions, or if you forgot to maybe tell them to take them off. Yeah, so all in all, not too bad. And of course, there's no onion remnants left over when I took them off. And so yeah, that's definitely a good sign. Sometimes, you know, when you get it from other places, you know, there's gonna be some left over. So now I'm gonna taste the pie for you. From what I heard as well, the pie has been like upgraded or done slightly differently now. But yeah, you know, what's a good dinner without a nice dessert, right? Honestly, I love a bit of sweetness sometimes. But you know, I mean, at least it's not like super huge and it's tasty, right? Delicious. So I'd probably say the order of how much I liked everything. I'd say number 1 would be, I guess, the Whopper. Number 2, the pie. And lastly, I would say would be the onion rings. Let me know that. Okay, also one thing I almost forgot to say is Burger King is going to be having some new sippers coming to their locations in Ontario. I don't know if they're going to be in the other provinces as well or stateside. But the one flavor is the mango lemonade. And the other flavor is the strawberry lemonade. So I'm going to try to get them when they come out here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to be at a location that has them, whether it be Mississauga, Oakville, Burlington, wherever, right? And yeah, so let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these items and if you liked them. And also let me know in the comments if there are any new food items you've heard about that you want me to try. And also, if there's anything you've tried that's new lately and you liked it, let me know in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye, guys.